Hey guys, Romie here. So please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for Scandal, Season 6, Episode 13, The Box. Now, this episode, I was looking at this like, oh god, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? I mean, they really could have just given us the last 10 minutes, but let's start off. The episode, it starts off with the foolishness. So, we have the issue of Luna, which is Vargas' wife. She's going to be the new vice president. She's talking. Rowan's watching the TV. Everyone's looking. And that's great. That's great that they're distracted because America's in danger. It's in danger. There's 9 drones with customized drones with potential bombs on them. And they're scattered to like all the major cities in America. Or, you know, a few of the major cities in America. Everyone's watching. Olivia is with Millie, and because Olivia is with Millie, Olivia gets a call from Payas, and he essentially says, here's how this works. You're going to free Samantha, you're going to give us Millie, and I believe you're also going to give us your father. I said, wait a minute. Olivia's going to give the White House, her father, and Ponytail? What? And, you know, Olivia was saying, look, I am not going to be shook by you. Boom! One of the bombs detonates, so now there's still 8 that can detonate. And Fitz is freaking out. They're trying to figure out, okay, what's the next plan of action? Fitz, this entire time, is thinking, Lord Jesus, this is how it's going to end. I have 2 weeks left, and this is how it's going to end. What is this? Rowan. Rowan is Rowan. So while talking to Olivia, he's trying to figure out, okay, Olivia, this is great. I love you so much, but what are you doing here? I'm not going to help you. Olivia is saying, you're supposed to be this patriot, you're supposed to be this good guy. Why aren't you helping us? Rowan said, excuse me, why would I help you when you can't help yourselves? That doesn't make any sense. I want to leave. I want to get out as soon as I can. You won't let me do that? Okay, then I won't let you live. I won't let you live by killing me, because that's what's going to happen. Now, Millie's talking about how she's going to go and sacrifice herself. Fitz says, we don't negotiate with terrorists. We have other options. Send in Jake. So in comes Jake. Jake comes in, and now he's talking to Samantha. He's trying to figure out, okay, I need to get some information out of you. I said, that's not going to work. They trade stories about how they're both trash. I said, okay, cool. But then, actually, no, Jake's okay. Samantha, she has to go. She has to go. And I said, hold up. Because Jake slammed her head into the table. That was a start. I wanted more, though. He took the knife, okay, points at her neck, yes, digs a kill chip. Yes, she has a kill chip. Because remember, all these organizations at their very core are essentially the same. She just talked about how it doesn't matter where you go and take me, what you go and do. All that matters is they're coming for you. They'll find me. You can't protect me. And obviously when Jake heard that, he realized, oh, because they're tracking her. And also they could kill her at any moment. So, i.e. a kill switch. That's where Huck comes in. He has to go and see if he can crack it. He can't crack it. They go and destroy the kill chip before he can go and trace it back to them. Abby, she's talking to all of these senators, these mayors. Cyrus says, excuse me, why are you here doing, you know, generic work when you're supposed to be there in the awful, you know, in command? You're supposed to be a part of command. Why are you doing outside of command? And he said, oh, you got kicked out. You got kicked out. She's like, no. Well, why aren't you at least prepping the vice president? Like, you can do something. Can't you? Of course I can, Cyrus. Of course I can. Like, Abby, you're on the outs, and I'm not mad. Marcus is trying to fend off the wolves, saying, we're doing everything that we can. Fitz doesn't care about his image. He just cares about the protection of the citizens of the United States of America. Fitz, again, he's given options. The options are to either shoot missiles or to kill, or to almost see if they can stop the people originally doing this before all the bombs detonate. And again, Olivia gets a call. So Pace is asking, what are you doing, Olivia? I still don't have my people out. You really think I'm playing with you, Olivia? She's like, no, please. So I said, oh no. Once you start that begging stuff, that's where things deteriorate. That's where you come into real problems. Now you have real problems. He's giving you, what, 40 hours, 24 hours. He's detonating 2 bombs at once. He's not playing around. Now the news is getting serious because they're trying to figure out what's the game plan. Olivia comes in. Fitz, of course, says, look, we're not giving up No, it was weird. Fitz was almost willing to give up Millie. Almost. We don't negotiate with terrorists, but... And Olivia had to remind him, you made the wrong choice when you saved me, and you essentially almost went to war, did all that stuff. You negotiated with terrorists once. You're not doing that again, and that's your wife. I mean, your ex-wife. Of all people that you should have some type of respect and not want to go and give up, that's her. What is wrong with you, sir? Now it's Olivia and Fitz. They go and talk to Rowan, to Papa Pope. And Papa Pope said, excuse me. Fitz is saying, how dare you? You're supposed to be a patriot. You're supposed to care about the country, America. And yet you're not trying to do whatever you can to make sure that they're protected. What's wrong with you? Fitz was talking. He's like, your oath. Papa Pope said, you're not in charge. You're not in charge. You can't protect me. You want something from me? You need to go. You need to go because you are nothing. You will continue to be nothing. You are this man that they put on the pedestal. And I don't understand why. All this privilege walking around and you can't do jack. You can't do jack. You're the leader of the free world. And yet you almost want to negotiate with terrorists. Oh, you have to go and work with the terrorists now or an expatriate. The threats are always real. They never change. Get over yourself. Pace has the bombs. He's going to use them. Right. And there's nothing you can do about them. This is quicksand, baby, and I just want to get out. Fitz tries to go and yoke up Papa Pope. And Papa Pope had that look of, Olivia said, Fitz, let him go. Let him go now. Of course, because Papa Pope, that's one dude physically you don't mess with. You don't mess with. So once he goes, tells Fitz about himself, which each time he does it, I thoroughly enjoyed that. Now Olivia's like, Dad, please, we need your help. He said, Olivia, leave. I have nothing for you. Unless you're telling me that I get to go and leave, I have nothing for you. Why are you still here? Go! And then Abby again is talking. She's talking to Luna, and Fitz comes in, so now he asks Luna to go out. I said, oh, okay. I guess she's not part of the circle yet. Got it. And Fitz needs to come up with a strategy. He needs to come up with a strategy, and first he wants to ask Abby, so Abby, did you call... No, Abby's just like, so are you going to go make the call regarding the, what was it? Not the Red Cross, but you know what I'm talking about. Those type of organizations to go and help out. He said, excuse me, that's your job. You didn't do it? She said, FEMA. Why didn't you contact FEMA? That's what you do. That's the reason why you were here. Are you not doing your job? Do you need me to go and tell you how to do your job? No, I can do my job, sir. It's just that I'm on the outs, so I don't know how to move because you're not telling me, letting me know what's going on. I'm said, telling you, letting you know, privilege. All I hear is privilege. You have to take what's yours. That's why it says you take command. Can you do that, Abby? That's what you really need to do. Cyrus said, excuse me, I'm going to interject because I have more years under my belt, clearly. How dare you possibly go and put all of your resources to Philadelphia or to Boston when there's still, 7 other bombs that can go at any moment? Are you guys thinking? What happens if they all go and all of your resources are in one city? I said, that should be common sense. Abby, you really didn't think about that? So now Fitz invites Cyrus back in. He's like, Cyrus, you're in. Abby, you're back on the bench. I said, stay on that bench for a while. For a while, Abby. For a while. Olivia, she's going and she's talking to David Rosen because David is trying to... they have to figure out a game plan. But Olivia finds out that the secret organization that's controlling Papa Pope, they've been sending him these packages. And it's been inconsistently, but the packages are all the same, and she just thought it was something that she should know. So it's like, okay, thank you, now I know. And now we're in the inner circle, and they're trying to devise a plan. To devise a plan of how we're going to get this information out of Sam. How are we going to get this information out of Sam? And Fitz talks about how, oh, I don't want to use physical tactics and torture because this is the White House. This is the White House that you've killed, cheated, stealed multiple times in order to get in there and to stay in there and to possibly get in there again. And you want to talk about, you want to be ethical. See, Fitz is living in La La Land. And Cyrus said too, oh, that's cute, you're still living in La La Land. But we have a new game plan. He said, okay, we want information out of her, we'll get it. She doesn't have any TV where she is right now, right? Of course not. It's a containment cell. Perfect. So she has no idea what's going on in the outside world, what's going on with Payas. And Jake goes in there and convinces her that Payas is captured. At first she doesn't believe him. She's like, oh, you're trying to do the traditional, okay, we'll give you a deal and you'll spill your guts in exchange for, because remember, she's just a shadow. There's no identity, identity of her in real life. No pictures, no nothing. Because of that, she could be gone in an instant and no one would care. And they figured, okay, but you still care about your life, don't you? How about this? They convinced her, or I should say Jake, he actually did a good job. Okay, shout out to Jake. That Payas is captured, and he's going to go and talk, and you either do it first, or you're screwed. She says, you know what? Oh, you know what? I'm not as much of a boss as I thought I was. I'll do it. I'll talk. If that means I get full immunity, I get to walk. I said, why would they give you something like that? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Thanks to, some ingenuity, Olivia brings in Huck. So Huck's there. He's surveying the images, surveying the video, and we see Papa Pope. He looks just distraught, and each day he's getting more upset every time he gets delivered that package. At one point, he's just like, no, don't bring it in. I said, oh my god, what? And it's a brick. It's a brick, and it's a brick between 9 to 11 pounds each and every time. And they're trying to figure out, okay, what's the significance of that? I said, okay, a brick. A brick. What does that represent? It has to represent something. Something. What's something the same size and weight of a brick overall? Do you know who's a brick? Just dragging the rest down? David Rosen. I wonder why sometimes he's there. David Rosen had one job. To get the signature. To get her to consent. So that she can go and spill her guts. So that she can go. Because the thing is, she has information. She doesn't have the power to stop the bombs. But she does have the connection. She does know all the people in the background, all the organizations, all the third party stuff. And David Rosen only had to get the signature. You know what happens? She talks about how she wants to be in a relationship with him. She talks about how her real name is Jules? What's her name? Jesus, what's that woman's name? She wants to start over, and he's over it. He's like, excuse me, you killed Liz. You killed Liz. And I don't understand why you think that I would go and do that. It was like, Liz was a good person. I said, ooh, that's a lie. Liz is a good person. She didn't deserve that. You were trash. You know what? This entire time, I've been, cheating on you emotionally. You and I have never really been together. You and I slept with you. I tolerated you. And I made sure that I made sure that you thought that every time we slept together, every time we cuddled, that I had your back, but I was reporting back to them. I was waiting for the moment when you'd screw up. I was waiting for you, for the moment, and then you did. And now we're here. And she said, oh, this entire time? So, dumb Rosen now let it be known that, that one, they were spying on her all this time. Two, he showed his tail because He said, I hate you. She said, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Oh, see, you always seemed like a nervous, fidgety person. I thought that was really just your personality. But no, there was another side to you. The other side consisted of someone who was trying to keep a secret. That was your tell. You twitched. You didn't twitch this time. So I know that this deal's fake. I am done with you. This is over. Get over it. Now, mind you, he went and hit her in the face. I said, oh my God. He hit her in the face. I don't know why, but I didn't feel anything. I wasn't happy. I wasn't sad. I wasn't irritated. I just said, okay. Okay. You know how weird that is when you see something like that and you feel nothing? That's how you know both people are trash. I was over it. So now David screwed that up. I'm upset that they didn't even go and play that up. That part irritated me. I said, I want someone to get into David's and tell him off. But they were too busy. They had other things to do. They had better things to do. So now Olivia goes and tells Fitz that her father's been receiving this brick every time, and he got more rattled and rattled. That Fitz was like, a brick? So he goes, he brings some alcohol to Papa Pope, and tells Papa Pope, see, here's the thing. I've always felt trapped. I know that I've been entitled and I have privilege, but that privilege doesn't mean that I couldn't feel like someone was always in control of me. Someone was always in charge. It was just so hard for me, and at the end of the day, not ever feel like I had any control of my own career, my own life. Oh, woe is me. Papa Pope said, I am a black man in America that was handsome and had all the women and was smart and strong and powerful in the political realm, and people didn't like that. Every single time that they tried me, I defeated them, I conquered them, I went all the way to the top. And then I said, no, now you're too strong. Now we have to go and put a muzzle on you. Now we have to go and make you weak, expose you. I had no weaknesses before. I was impenetrable. And now they got me. Now I'm a shell of the person I once was. How are we ever the same? You were never much of anything. I was always something more. And always looked down on because of how I looked. But you can continue, Fitz. Fitz said, you know what? Let me go and try this again. I know how it feels to feel like you want to leave something behind. You know, as the president, I'm just going to be remembered as someone who had a bunch of people killed. Oh yeah, and Papa Pope added in, and also the sex scandal. Let's not forget about that. Yes, and the sex scandal. But here's the thing. I don't regret any of it. And you don't either. You care about legacy. You don't care about the American people. I said true. You don't care about your company. True. You care about your daughter, your legacy. That's really what, and now I'm adding some stuff in. That's really why you didn't like Fitz. Because he said, your daughter, this strong black woman, instead of going with a strong black man that could go and conquer and get into the White House, she went with this entitled white man in his eyes, and he was always hurt by it because he always felt and was systematically oppressed. So it's like, she went one, But Fitz, at that time, didn't really get through the Papa Pope, so he decided to leave. He still had things to do. Right now, Fitz isn't going to go and drop the bomb. That's the decision that he made. He then goes and talks to Olivia. Olivia has no idea what she's going to do. She doesn't know what she's going to do. They know that they're going to be in this together. And then Papa Pope comes in, and he wants to talk to Fitz alone. Olivia had that look of, Fitz, should I be leaving you alone with it? Are you sure? No, but are you sure? Okay. So she leaves them alone, and then we see, fast forward, Papa Pope said he's going to help, so he wants to go and see Samantha. He goes to see Samantha, and he says, you know, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about this. Sorry about what? He goes, takes the security guard's gun, and then says, you know what? Here's how this goes. I want my freedom. I want my freedom. That's all I really want. That's all I really want. Here's the deal. You go and you make sure that you can go and ensure my freedom, and I'll get you out of here. I'll take you with me. There's secret tunnels. Where's the secret tunnels? What's the code to the secret tunnels? Boom! Shoots the security guard in the leg. I said, oh, that shows some restraint. Okay. That's why I said, wait a minute. Papa Pope isn't about restraint. What's going on here? What's going on here? She says, I don't have the clearance, but I can go and talk to my people and ensure that you have the clearance, that you'll be free. Excuse me? I'm supposed to be breaking you out and you don't have the power? But Papa Pope takes it, and he locks Olivia in the room with the guard that he shot. Oh, Abby is still irritated at the fact that she's being ousted, and Cyrus is slowly coming back into the fray. Cyrus told her, you little spoiled brat, you haven't earned jack. Here's how this works. You don't go and get given your job and your responsibilities. You take it. Why are you asking? Take it back. Take it back. Take it back, Abby. You went and you did all that plotting and scheming before, but now you want everyone to go and bend to your whim. No, that's not how this works. Millie is still saying, oh, we need to go in. I just need to go and give myself up. I already have a car ready so it can take me. Excuse me? Give up? Olivia said, excuse me. No. Here's how this works. You are a woman, and as a woman, you've always been controlled by the men. You've always been the object that they use to prance around and say, oh my God, look at her. Isn't she great? Isn't she smart? Isn't she so talented? Isn't she nothing without me? Here's how this works. You being the first female president is everything, and I'm not going to let you go and destroy everything that you worked hard for, that other people tried to take away from you because of something got difficult, something got hard. That's what they expect a woman to do, to go and crumble under pressure. But no, we are not losing this White House, not this opportunity, not this power, not a chance to make a real difference and change. Do you hear me? We ain't about that life. I said, Olivia? Was that an ad-lib? Was that Carrie? Was it? And so Papa Pope, of course he has Samantha. Pace is there. Pace is there. And I said, oh, this is too good to be true. Why do we still have a couple of minutes left? What's about to happen? So then we see Papa Pope went his conversation with Fitz. And he said, here's how this works. I need to go and get Samantha out of there, the White House, so I can gain her trust. That's when we go and take her out. We need to take out Pace first. That's what we need to do. So Pace agreed that he's going to go and free Papa Pope. He said, you're emancipated. That I said, shoot him. I know you don't have a gun, but shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot Pace. Jake, again, he was useless for something. Came out of nowhere, said, boop, boop, shot Pace. So now Pace is dead. Shot him right in the head. So you know he's dead. Probably, chopped up the body. So now we just have Samantha. Samantha, she gave Rowan everything that he needed. She said some condoms, some money, passports, you name it. We're good. She said, why don't you look at this box? Look in this box. It's just interesting, this last package I got. Oh, really? La-di-da. She puts her head in there. She was like, there's supposed to be a tooth. This tooth right here stabs her and kills her as well. So now, everyone's looking at how everything has calmed down. Millie's super happy, and it's Millie, Fitz, and Olivia, and Marcus all in one room. I said, what the hell? Really? Okay. Papa Pope is so happy. He's so happy. He finished his T-Rex, and we see the box closed, and it's filled with blood. Because originally, that box was meant for Olivia. That box was insurance, because the box represented, here's your head on a silver platter. Or your daughter's, to be more precise. But, that was it. Cool episode.